Our mission statement is to restore wholeness to female survivors of human trafficking and to weaken the sex trade through the power of Christ. When we had started this journey of even just being on the property, we were just trying to figure out when this would all kind of culminate to having the houses finished, and with Vanderbilt providing the homes back in November of 2016, is that we started the journey, and it's overwhelming a little bit and humbling that we've been able to be part of this and get it to the point where it is right now.
These cabins have served an incredibly useful life for Clayton Homes over the years, but I hated to see them just, be put out to pasture, if you will. So we actually, I contacted them and said, you ought to come look at these. We could move these and they might be a perfect fit for you. And so they came and looked at them, and they fell in love with them as well. And as you can see, they could not be a more perfect fit for what they're doing here. This is such an incredible cause that is largely under the radar of most everybody. People, number one, they don't really want to talk about it. They don't understand what it is. People don't realize that it's the magnitude with which it goes on right in our own areas.
I think when you realize, and when people realize that it is hitting home, is that it is close by, is that being able to get the word out locally is going to be able to change people's minds and their understanding or awareness of the issue and do something about it.
I think first, most importantly, is concentrating on where we're at right now and making sure that we have a solid program that's trauma-informed and clinically sound. Our next step, it could be possibly opening a program for survivors with children. There's a huge need for that. We're just right now focusing on where we're at and making sure we do that well.
And I just commend Dave and Joe for their efforts and energy to do this. It's an incredible cause, and we're just extremely glad to be a part of it. People, they've thanked us, but really we should be thanking them. I mean, all we did is furnish some assets. They're taking those assets and putting them to work for a great cause.
BlazingHopeRanch.org has a lot of information on it about who we are, what we do, and then there's a how to help section. So there are lots of different needs that we have physically, and then also different ways that people might be able to give or support us that way. We've made it here, and we're just about to open the doors, and we're excited.